If you ever go camping in a U.S. national park and you hear someone outside your tent whisper your name, don't answer. Because in some parks, they don't warn you about the wildlife that walks on two legs and doesn't leave footprints. This happened at Campsite 47, and the Park Service still hasn't reopened it. Last October, 3 friends, me, Tyler, and Marissa, drove out to Olympic National Park for a weekend camping trip. We picked Olympic because it's huge, wild, and barely touched in some areas. Forest so thick it blocks out the sky. Trails that don't show up clearly on Google Maps. When we checked in at the ranger station, the older ranger paused when he saw our permit. "Campsite 47?" he said. "You sure you want that one?" Tyler laughed. "Why? Bigfoot territory?" The ranger didn't laugh back. He just said, "If you hear anything at night, stay in your tent." We thought he was trying to scare us. We were wrong. The hike to Campsite 47 was about 4 miles in. Too quiet. No birds, no wind. Just the sound of our boots crushing wet leaves. By the time we reached the clearing, the sun was already dipping behind the trees. Campsite 47 sat in a small open patch surrounded by massive evergreens. There was one fire pit, one picnic table, and something else. A second fire ring. Old, blackened. Like someone had tried to build another campsite right next to the official one. Marissa noticed it first. Why would someone camp this close to another site? Tyler shrugged. Probably full one night. But there were no other permits booked that weekend. We had checked. Still, we set up camp. By 9 p.m., it was pitch black. The kind of dark you only get deep in a national park. No city glow, no road lights, just forest. Around 11:30 p.m., I woke up to something snapping outside the tent. A twig. Then another. Slow, measured steps. I froze. Tyler was in the tent next to mine. Marissa was between us. I heard the footsteps circle my tent. Crunch. Pause. Crunch. Then it stopped right behind my head. I could hear breathing, not animal breathing. Human. I grabbed my phone to check the time. No signal, obviously. But that's when I saw it. A shadow passed over the thin tent wall. Tall. Too tall. It didn't move like someone walking. It kind of leaned, like it was bending at the waist to look at me through the fabric. I held my breath. Then it whispered, "Daniel." That's my name. I never told anyone in the campground my name. My heart started slamming so loud I was sure it could hear it. The whisper came again. "Shh, it's okay." But the voice wasn't right. It sounded like someone trying to copy how a human talks, like they learned it from listening, but didn't understand tone. I wanted to scream for Tyler, but then I remembered the ranger's words. "If you hear anything at night, stay in your tent." The shadow slowly straightened. The footsteps moved toward Tyler's tent. Then I heard it again. "Tyler." His zipper moved. "Dude," Tyler's voice said. "Is that you?" I tried to yell, but nothing came out. The zipper opened halfway, and then there was silence. No scream, no struggle, just silence. 5 minutes passed. 10. Finally, Marissa whispered from her tent, "Tyler?" No answer. That's when we heard running, fast, circling the campsite. But the footsteps weren't normal anymore. They were uneven, like something wasn't used to running on 2 legs. Marissa started crying softly. Then we both heard it at the same time, from Tyler's tent. His voice. "Guys, it's fine. Come out. But Tyler had this slight Texas accent. The voice from the tent didn't. It was flat, emotionless. Guys, it's fine. Come out. Repeated exactly the same way, like a recording. The zipper on his tent slowly closed by itself. I didn't sleep that night. At 5 a.m., sunlight finally broke through the trees. Birds started chirping again. The smooth, undisturbed dirt. Except for one thing. Near the old second fire ring, there was a single footprint. Bare, long, and deeper than it should have been. Like whatever made it was much heavier than it looked. Marissa wanted to run back immediately, so we packed up fast. As we were leaving, I looked back one last time. I swear, standing between the trees at the edge of the clearing was Tyler. He was facing us, too still, too straight. His head tilted slightly to the side, watching. But he didn't wave, didn't blink. And when Marissa turned to look, he was gone. We ran the entire 4 miles back to the ranger station. When we told them Tyler was missing, they organized a search team. They searched for 3 days. Helicopters, dogs, thermal drones, nothing. No body, no blood, no tracks. It was like he was erased. The ranger who warned us pulled me aside before we left. He said quietly, "You're not the first group from 47. Then he handed me something in a plastic evidence bag. It was Tyler's driver's license. They found it in the second fire ring, burned around the edges, like someone had tried to destroy it, but didn't understand what it was.
2 weeks after we got home, I was lying in bed when my phone buzzed. Unknown number. I almost ignored it, but then I opened the message. It was a voice memo, 10 seconds long. I pressed play. It was Tyler's voice. "Daniel, it's fine. Come out." Same flat tone, same emotionless copy. And in the background, I could hear wind and trees and something else. A zipper, slowly opening. Campsite 47 has been closed for maintenance ever since. But if you look at the official map for Olympic National Park, you'll still see the number. They just don't let anyone reserve it anymore. And sometimes, late at night, I get another voicemail. It never says anything new. It just repeats, "Come out."